Sometimes life just comes at you. Sometimes maybe you weren't paying attention to where you were going, the things that you were saying and thinking, and what you were letting in, and you trip. Now, I am certainly not a big fan of being vigilant all the time, and all those tripping points have an immense value, but boy can they hurt. So this video is about how to walk with ease, knowing that you can bring yourself back home no matter what. Every time you think a thought about the past or the future, you experience it as if it is happening right now. And so, if something bad happened and you are thinking about the event, it is important to separate fact from fancy and to distinguish between what happened and what you think it means. I had a conversation recently about an uncomfortable past which went on for a bit too long and I went into panic mode. My body thought that I am back in the past, so I had to reorient myself with the present, and I had to remind myself once again who I have built myself to become. And I did it with the help of my totems. How? I painted. I felt a sense of being grounded, of being reminded who I am. The act of painting was my totem. And so, what are totems? Totems are reminders, to simply put. They remind us of our authentic thoughts, our joyful ideas, emotions that we cherish, and values that make us, well, us. There could be different kinds of totems. They could either be activities or rituals. Any random activity such as taking a walk to remind yourself where you are now physically, or watching your favorite animation film that reminds you of a very precious dream. I use both of these methods very frequently. That film or the act of walking is your totem. Totems can also be rituals, which essentially is a series of activities in a certain order. For example, taking a bath with special salts and essential oils and candles, for example. Going out on a drive, meditation. And now the topic of how to build totems. Sometimes you just stumble upon something that you come to love. For example, my mom used to make tea twice every day, and every morning we would wake to the sound of teaspoon on ceramic cups. That has always been with me, and it gives me an immense sense of comfort just to make myself a cup of tea, dip my favorite cookie, and eat soggy cookies. Weird, I know, but that's home to me. Sometimes you build totems. What is the one thing that you love to do the most? Working out? Reading books? Sitting on your favorite sofa? Cooking? Something that you have always been doing? For me, I paint. It reminds me of who I am more than anything. This activity of painting represents me and I represent it. It can also be done by reading specific books. Think about the books that have helped you out throughout difficult times in your life, or you have achieved a significant shift in your opinion or perspective while reading those books. Here are some of my favorites. When I read them, I am reminded of that moment when the shift happened, and I remember how I think now and what my values are now. These are my totem books. The first one I read was a book called Women Who Run with the Wolves. I don't have it right now, but that book got me initiated into becoming a fuller version of myself. So, which activity is your totem? If you reflect upon how you spend your day, what activities today help you remember who you are? What kind of activities are aligned with who you are? Let me know in the comments below your totems. And if you reflect upon your day and you see that you really don't have any totems, don't fret. I will do an entire video about just the building part of totems. So look forward to it on a future video. If you have any questions, please leave them below. I will be happy to reply, and I hope this video was helpful for you. Like this video if you have liked it, subscribe to my channel, it would mean a lot to me. And that's it. I'll see you next time.